Alright guys, welcome to SammybrainFx. Today we're going to be talking about the essential tools you'll be needing in starting your trading journey. Tools you need to starting your trading journey. So of course, just like going into any kind of business, trading is a business. There's a mindset you need to go with when it comes to trading. You should have a mindset that trading is a business. I'm starting a business. So if you're starting a business, there are some things you should put in place, okay, in order for the business not to fail. Okay, so if you want your business to grow, if you want to make progress in your business, there are some things you need to put in place. All right, so that's what we are looking at today. Tools you need to starting your trading journey. So trading is a business, so you ought to see it as such, okay, if you really want to make progress. All right, so let's dive in. So number one tool we're going to be talking about is number one, we're talking about gadgets. So under gadgets we have a computer or smartphone. Of course, computer, it could be a desktop computer, it could also be a laptop or an iPad, whatever it is, and of course a smartphone. Okay, so that's the number one thing you are going to be needed. You don't need a special kind of big screens and stuff like that. With the laptop you have or a single desktop you have, you can start with it with your iPad, you can start with it with your smartphone. Just with your smartphone you can can do well in your trading. Of course, as time goes on, you can add to your gadgets. Maybe if you're using a smartphone, maybe you can later get a laptop, a desktop, bigger screen, and so on and so forth. But number one, of course, you need to get your gadgets. So number two is your broker. So why do I need a broker? You need a trading account. Okay, of course, you need a trading account, so that will be with a broker. Okay, so with a broker you can open a trading account with them, of course, and of course you go through verification and so on and so forth. The one I would recommend is Deriv. Okay, Deriv. They actually specializes on synthetic indices. Of course, not just synthetic indices. We have currency pairs and then stocks and the rest under Deriv. Okay, so you need a broker. I'm recommending Deriv. I'm going to send the link. I'm going to put the link in at the end of this video. All right, so the next one is a bank account or a wallet. Now, a bank account. Now, when you open an account with your broker, okay, you need to fund the account, your trading account. You need to fund your trading account. So that you could do that through transfer, but you're not going to be transferring it directly to your broker. There's a way they used to have third parties whereby you can you fund the account with them, and then they will not fund your trading account and stuff like that. But you can also use a wallet. So I prefer a wallet. Okay, so if you are trading, if you have any crypto exchange platform like Binance or Bybit or Bitget wallet or so on and so forth, you can get your you can fund it and then you transfer your money from there. You can transfer your money from there to your brokers. So that's that for that. So then the next one is a trading platform. So there are different trading platforms, but the one we're going to be using is the MT5 is the trading platform you're going to be using. So you install the app on your phone or your smartphone, or if it's a computer you're using, you install it in your computer. So all right, and the next one is your technical analysis platform. So the platform you're going to be using for your technical analysis, okay, your charts, pattern, and the rest. So you're going to be needing a platform for that. So the platform I recommend is the Deriv Trading View. Okay, I'm going to be using the Deriv Trading View. You're going to be using Trading View. All right. So the next one is a Capital. Okay, before we go to number 6, which is the capital, that number 5, the technical analysis platform. So that's where you do your analysis, you draw your charts, you get to know the direction of the markets, you get to know the direction of the market, where the market is going, and it will give you at the end of the day now decide how what will be the direction of your trade if you're buying or you're selling. Okay, so the next one, number 6, which is your capital. Just like in starting a business, any business you want to go into, you need a capital to start it up. Okay, so the same thing with trading. So if you're beginning your trading journey, you need a capital. You need to have a trading capital to start up with. Okay, so you should plan just like you plan when you're starting up a business, because trading is a business, like I said when we started. So you need to have a capital. Okay, it could be $1,000, it could be $500, it could be $100. Okay, based on what you have and then of course the plan you have for the business. So you need to have a capital. You need to have a capital to start with. Okay, all right. And the next thing is trading journal. Trading journal. Very, very important. You need a trading journal. What's a trading journal? Is where you keep track of all the trades you've taken so far, what trade you're going to be taking, the one you have taken. So that's like a way you record your trades. Okay, where you record your trades. So it could be in form of an Excel sheet. Okay, an Excel sheet where you have your trade, you have your trade. You have your trade, you have the instrument you're trading, you put the name of the instrument, where you entered, your exit point, your entry point, and then whether it was profit, whether it was loss, the account you open with, and so on and so forth. Okay, so the trading journal is very, very essential to help you keep track of all the trades you have been taking. Okay, so if you have a data that shows how your trade has been going so far, it will be able to help you to know how to make decision in the future. Oh, I traded this instrument, this was the outcome. Okay, what happened? I made profit. So what did I put in place to make that profit? Okay, to help you to know what to do next time. Oh, I made a loss. What happened? Why did I make a loss? Oh, why did the loss happen? Okay, what did I not do well? So trading journal is going to help you to keep track of all this. So it is very, very essential in starting your trading journey that you have a trading journal. Very, very key. All right, so the next one we are going to be looking into is skills or knowledge. Of course, you don't just start up trading. For example, if you're starting a business, you don't just go ahead and open the business. Okay, you need to have you need to understand how that business works. Okay, and then of course, in getting to understand how the business works, you learn from someone, you make inquiries. Okay, you go for the skills required in the skills required for you to be able to make it in that line of business. So you need the required skills, the required knowledge. So it's either you're learning from someone, or you're learning from someone physically, or you are learning it online. Okay, it could be a trading course you're going to be taking. You can be taking a course on, it can be a course that a paid course, or you're meeting the person physically and you pay him money to teach you, or you buy the course online and then you learn. So this is very, very important. Now, this is one of the parts that a lot of people have so ignored, which of course on the long run they ended up regretting. Okay, just like every year, for example, if you want to become an engineer, you don't just start up and then you don't just become an engineer overnight. Of course, you're going to go through school and go to college, go to school learn engineering, and then at the end of the day, before you now become an engineer. Okay, if you want to become a doctor, there are processes involved for you to be a certified doctor. Okay, so the same thing with trading. You don't just start up and start trading. Okay, you need to get the required skill, the required knowledge, okay, for you to be profitable as a trader. It is a business. Remember, we said that earlier. So you need the skilled and knowledge for you to make progress in trading. So you can take a course online, you can meet someone that is going to teach you offline and pay the person. Okay, and take time to learn. learn. Of course, you make mistake along the way, and then you learn from your mistake. But it's better you take time to learn, so that once you're starting up trading, you know what you are doing. Okay, you're not just making try and error. Okay, you're not just learning from the part. You're not just learning from your mistakes. Okay, but you can actually learn from other people's mistakes by learning from them. Okay, by learning from people that have been there. Okay, so that's very, very important. And so in our next video, we are going to be looking at other things. In the next video, we are going to be looking at market structure, start talking about technical analysis, and some other things you need to learn to be successful as a trader. So please do well to hit the like button, and then also subscribe to our channel to continue seeing videos like this. Thank you so much. So we'll see you in our next video. Bye for now.